Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I decided to jump on here early, and see what happens here at 8 o'clock. Right at 8 o'clock. Good morning. Yes, what lies ahead? Well, this morning, last night and this morning, I've been putting up a little bit. I don't know if you got my postings and notifications, but here we go, folks. I've already sold at 27.76 and 27.77 this morning, and I expect to see resistance at 27.97. So I'll be selling 27.92, 93, 94, 95, all the way up. I expect resistance at 27.97, and then a pull back down from the 97 down to 27.55, 27.66. Then I expect, or it may even drop lower. So, but 27.97 is where I think we're going to see the most resistance. We'll see. Yep, make bank today. That's right. Net 5. We're going to rock and roll, baby. But net 5, why didn't it ever pull back down to the 23 that you were saying, or 22? Never happened, and I told you it wasn't going to. But that's all right. It could have. We certainly know it could have. But looks like I was hoping to get on here right at 8 o'clock and catch some big boom, 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 boom this morning, but not seeing that right now. But wow, it's nice to wake up and see yourself up $27,000 this morning. That was sweet. What lies ahead? Yeah, that's right. We're going to have ourselves a great day, I think. But we're going to look at the charts and so forth, and I've got some news for you. As usual, I've got some notes here, and we've got a lot going on. Not going to be any data this week, the rest of the week. There won't be any data, no announcements coming from the Fed or anything like that. Let's get over here and highlight this area. There's a little dip right there, and then we climb. And then we climb. 27, 64, 66, 65, okay. Well, this morning in the pre-market, let me back this out a little bit so we can see and choose this tool here. There we go. So this morning in the pre-market, the high was right here. Boom. And now you know why I tell you to sell the 76, 77, 78. All right? There's a reason these numbers are on my buy-sell sheet. Look at these numbers right down here in the blue. Sell 76, 77, 78. Buy back 56, 66, 67. All right, somewhere in those ranges. All right, that's the reason that those numbers are on my sheet. And already you could have sold the 27, 76, 77, 78, and then you could have already bought back at the 27.66, or you might even get lower. So now another thing I wanted to let you know about this morning was there's another stock that has been on a big run, BTIF. BTIF. I've been telling people about this stock since the price was at $1.80, and weird. It says cannot find this symbol. BTIF cannot find this symbol. Why? Why can't you find BTIF? Why not? Is it BITF? Maybe I got it wrong. BITF. There you go. Bit Farms. So did you see this morning? high of 361, folks. And I was telling you to buy this at $1.80 a month and a half, 2 months ago. And I know a lot of my viewers own that. That's right. That's right. JC Cruise Life. Good morning, Tank. Yes. Mizuho upgraded SoFi, the share price to 31 from 26 today. All right. Thank you. I'll write that down. Mizuho upgrade. New target. And they went from 26 to 31 up to $31. Nice. And I'm going to highlight that message, that right there, Richard. I'm going to pin that message. Going to pin that message. But congratulations if you owned BITF. And interesting that I have a number. The high that it hit was 363. And of course, I've got my cell number right there at 64. 364, and they take it to 363, folks. Nice. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, Mr. Early Bird. We're showing everybody BITF, which I've been trying to tell everyone to buy for 6 months when it was $1.80 a share. I told everybody it was way underpriced and it should be as high as it's going to equal the production of Bitcoin that Mara has. And Mara's at like $18 a share or something, or even more. And I said, I just don't know why a company that's going to make as much Bitcoin, and someone explained it's because they had so many outstanding shares. But still, Mara is priced at $17.34 a share, and it has half as many shares outstanding as BITF. So if BITF has twice as many shares outstanding, and this is priced at around 17 or 18, then BITF should be valued at least $8. And so anyway, that's why I was telling everybody to buy this BITF a long time ago, because their production is going to equal that of Mara. They got all these new miners online and everything, equaling the production of Mara. It made no sense to me at all why they would be so cheap and why they stayed down there so long. But anyway, they aren't any longer. Alexa, call Double K.
Calling Double K.
Double K is over in Prague right now.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 82829026555 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Double K. Catfish calling you. Look at BITF. This morning's high, $3.63. 363, my friend. Maybe look at taking some off the top. Call me later. Price right now is $3.43 a share on it. Love you, man. Bye. Alexa, terminate. All right. Morning, Brew Tank. Morning, Brew Tank Outdoors. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. All you lucky cats out there that bought BITF, congratulations. It is right now, even right now, it's got a little pop. It looks like it's going to turn off this little washout, and come down. It came down below the 200-day, but you know how it is. They take it down and accumulate for 10 or 20 minutes and right back up. So BITF, congratulations. SoFi this morning, in case you were not getting my alerts, I alerted everyone this morning and told you to sell it when it was at $27.7677. The numbers right here on my sell sheet, 76, 77, 78. And I alerted everyone this morning and told you to sell it there. And you can see the high reached 27.78 this morning. So hopefully you got my alert and my notifications. And we are going to see heavy resistance at 27.97 after this little pullback. All right. So you can see right now they've already taken it down 20 cents down from the high, 22 cents down from the high already this morning. So, folks, you've got to start putting in these good till canceled sell orders to take advantage of these in the mornings, early in the mornings. You've got to put them in because you saw the pre-market 2 days ago was $28.14 in the pre-market, and they ran the price all the way down to $26.66 after that. Even lower, they ran it down to $26.30 something. So, folks, you've got to start taking advantage. And one of the things I want to put down here right now on my, I want to put in a, hold on a second here. Let me find my channel here. All right. And let's not forget to start playing my music this morning. Get over on your music provider and look up my name, Tyler, last name Self, SELPH. Start streaming my music right now. And let's trade and listen to tunes all day long. And like I said, I don't even care if you turn the volume up, folks. Just let's stream my music. Go over to YouTube. Click my playlist. All right. Now, I see my stream is up and running and looks good. And let's get over here. All right. 34 watching right now. Good deal. All right, good. Got some early risers this morning. And why don't we do this? At 8:14 and 08 seconds, let's hit the like button together. But I want to start a poll right now. And that is, I'm going to start this poll and ask this question. Did you sell this morning? Come on, you silly thing. Did you sell SoFi this morning? Goodness gracious, Tyler. This morning, using GTC plus extended, wow. At 27.76, 27.77, and 27.78, which are on my buy sell sheet. That's what I want to know. Did you sell SoFi this morning using good till canceled, extended plus extended? orders at 27, 76, 77, and 78, which are all on my buy-sell sheet. That's what I want to know if you did that. Let me know right now. I'm going to post to start the poll right now. Why isn't it letting me start the poll? This thing is a pain in the ass sometimes. Oh my God. Copy, delete it all. Create a poll. It says create a poll. Create a poll. Dumbass thing. Create poll. Paste. Start poll. Where's the start poll? Add option. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Absolutely don't know what's going on. Jeez, oh Pete's. Hold on, people. Guess I'm going to have to add the poll over here. God. All right. Add a question. Did you sell SoFi this morning using GTC plus extended orders at 27.76, 27.77, and 27.78 on my buy sell sheet. And I see the problem. It is one letter too long. There it is. And it says start poll. Did you sell SoFi this morning using GTC plus extended? There we go. That's what I want to know. I hope you did, man. You're going to make me proud if some of you say yes. So here we go. Start the poll right now. You're going to make me proud if you say yes, everyone. Now, if you go over here to my music channel, here I am on Spotify, folks. Tyler Self. Come over to my channel. Come over to my channel. Please subscribe and start streaming the music and play my song list. I mean, I've got over, I think there's 65 songs on here, folks, of my originals. So come on over and give them a listen on Apple Music or Google Play or whoever it is that you're signed up to for your music. And stream my music while we trade and make money all day, all right? And that way we're going to find out. I've got a little, we're doing a little investigative. We know right now that as of the date, the 12th, my account value was up to 1,884 from people listening to my music all over the world. And we want to see what we can make this go up to with everybody listening to my music. Like all these people in New Zealand and Great Britain and the Philippines and Mexico and Japan and Denmark and Trinidad and France and Austria or Australia. I'm not sure which that is. And you can see how much I make on each song when it's played. It's not very much at all that I make when each song's played. So you can imagine how many songs I've had to have played to make $1,800. So, folks, please, I'm asking you, come on over to my music channel. And while you trade with me today, stream my music on Spotify or YouTube or Apple Music or whoever you're using, Tidal, and you can see all these songs, and you can see some of the most favorite ones that people like the most. If I don't have you, I ain't got nothing is a big popular song, and I can't find my pants. A lot of people listen to that song. All these songs are listened to, all of them. So I'm asking you to please come over and stream them and enjoy the music while we're trading and making money together, all right? And we're going to see what the new total is. I think they update the total about every month or maybe every 90 days. So we started out checking on September the 12th, and on September 12th, we wrote down the amount that I had, and we're going to see how much you listeners can generate just by streaming my music. You don't have to pay any money out of pocket. And we're going to see how much we generate by just streaming each day while we trade. Someone just asked, what price are we trading at, starting to buy at? Well, I'll show you the typical pattern of trading with SoFi. And in the morning, they're either going to run it down at the open, and then they're going to turn around and run it back up, or they're going to run it up at the open, and then they're going to turn around and run it back down. So this is what we want to see here. When the market opens, if they start running it down, they could run it down $1.41. They could run it down $1.21. They could run it down $1.10. They could run it down. Recently, they've run it down 63, $1.55, 49, 92, 73. So they run it down a lot. So don't start buying, like right here. But take note that with SoFi, if they come out of the gate after the bell rings and it drops 10 cents to 22.52, then they're going to run it back up. And then it only closed, this was the high, it only closed 8 cents off the high that day. The next day, folks, on SoFi, if they ran it up, then they take it down big. And then it recovers about half usually. All right? If they run it up this morning at the open, after the bell rings, if they run it up, then expect a crash. If they run it down at the open, expect a climb. If they run it down, expect a climb. If they run it up at the open, expect a drop. If they run it down, expect it to recover. If they run it down, expect it to recover. If they run it down at the open, look at that recovery. If they manipulate this down right here, you should have some buy orders right there, some of them, just a few, 5 shares, 10 shares. Then after that, it will probably go right back up, and then it holds its gain, only coming down 23 off that high. Only came down 23 there off of that high. So, folks, I know what I'm talking about here with SoFi. If they run it up out of the gate, they're going to attack it down. If they run it down out of the gate, they're going to run it up. This is the most manipulated stock of all stocks in the stock market today. If they run it up at the open, they will knock it down big. If they run it down at the open, it will recover strong. Just be aware of that, folks. It's the most important thing for you to realize on this channel. Bobby says, I bought some SoFi yesterday at $26.91. Thanks to your wisdom. Oh, man. I am so happy to hear that. Way to go, Bobby. In case you didn't know it, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Batson, who had just made that comment, Bobby Batson is an elderly gentleman that lives in Oklahoma. He's been listening to me and buying and selling with me, and he's made a fortune off this stock. He bought 20,000 shares. I have a note from him here. I keep it by me here. Bobby Batson, folks. He has been killing it on this stock. Absolutely killing it by trading with me. He's been raking in the profits, folks, by trading with me every day. And I'm not sure that he trades with me every day, but This is Bobby Batson's letter. He writes me, and he sends me his numbers where he's been buying. And he has done so well, everyone. He has done awesome. And I want you to see, and he said it was okay to show people this. So I'm going to show you right now. And Bobby Batson, like I said, I think he's 20 years older than me, and I'm 64 years old. Look at this. Look at these purchases that Bobby Batson made. 5,000 he bought at 5. 5,000 he bought at 8. 5,000 he bought at 10. You see that? His dollar cost average, $12. He's doubled his money, folks. He also purchased 5,000 at 10, 5,000 at 12, 5,000 at 18. I'm telling you, folks, his dollar cost average is 12 and 15 on 40,000 shares. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 40,000 shares, and he is making a killing. Congratulations, Bobby Batson. And yesterday he says he bought some at $26.91, folks. How do you like that? I love to be able to show you real gains. Real gains. And folks, I'm not just flipping a coin to determine these prices. I'm not just flipping a coin to determine these prices. But if I was flipping a coin, I'd be doing well better than a guy named David Chiavarini. With this coin, I could do better than David Chiavarini. I'd be right half the time at least. My dollar cost average right now is $17 a share. All right, I hear you, Drew. So net 5, the price we're going to try to buy SoFi at today could be 76 cents below where it opens. If they take it down right at the open, put your orders in at 76, 80 cents below where we open. Put them in 37 cents below where we open, 26 cents below where we open. Put some buy orders at all those numbers. Because if they run it down, they're going to take it up. And if they run it up, they're going to take it down. If they run it down, then they're going to run it up. If they run it up, they're going to run it down. If they run it down at the open, they're going to run it up. If they run it up at the open, they're going to run it down. If they run it down at the open, they're going to run it up. If they run it up at the open, they're going to run it down. Folks, this is not an if, this is not a question. They're going to do this because this is what they do every day. SoFi stock is the most manipulated stock of all. I'm here to tell you. If they run it down at the open, it's going to go up. If they run it up at the open, it's going to drop. If they run it down, it's going to run up. If they run it up, it's going to drop. If they run it down at the open, it's going to pop. If they run it up at the open, it's going to get flailed. If they run it up at the open, it's going to get slaughtered. Understand? Yeah. JC Cruise Life, right on. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Bobby Batson. He's, I think I think he told me he's like 82 years old or something. Hey, Bobby, how old are you? If you don't mind sharing with everybody, what's your age? Not how old, but how young are you, Bobby? 80. Folks, he's 80 years old and he's day trading like a freaking bandit. Yeah, baby. Yes. 80 years old. And he bought SoFi yesterday at 26.90 something. Nice. Congratulations, my friend. I want to know on the poll, did you sell SoFi this morning using good till cancel plus extended orders at 27, 76, 77, 78 on my buy sell sheet? And 33% of my viewers said yes. All right. Folks, I love it when I see people are working the program, okay? It just makes me feel so good inside when you guys are using that buy sell sheet. There's a reason those numbers are on that sheet, folks. It just makes me so happy for you. And hey, you didn't just fall off a turnip truck. Now, I want to go over something with some of you folks. About a week and a half ago, I sent my spreadsheets that are on my older computer here. I sent them over to my new computer. And when I did, this computer doesn't have the software to open these up. So when I did, someone said, use this software that is available online. This is it, LibreOffice. They said, use that to open them. Well, folks, it doesn't work. It's not opening these things. So how can I get these new spreadsheets that I have that are in Excel format? Why isn't this LibreOffice opening them? Someone told me it would. And it doesn't open the files. So does anybody else have a suggestion on what I should use to open these files that I transferred in here so I can show them on my new, because this doesn't work. I appreciate whoever suggested this, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And so I'm asking for your help. If you know of a way that I can get these files to open, then please let me know, because that someone suggested flat out doesn't work. And I don't know why. Let's try this folder here to see if it will open. And there, it's trying to work, but it just won't open the file. So does anybody else have a suggestion? Maybe Microsoft 365? No, I haven't tried Google Sheets, so I'll go over. And I guess I need to download Google Sheets. Google Sheets, download. Sign in. So here is my all my other sheets that I've created. let's try, come over here, click this, click here, and click open with. Oh shit, it's defaulting to this thing that doesn't work. So first thing I got to do is add remove programs, add remove. And get rid of that one that doesn't work. So let's get rid of this one, Libra, whatever it's called. Libra something. Libra Office. You're out of here. Uninstall. Bye-bye. Thanks for trying. The setup must update files or services that cannot be updated while the system is running. If you choose to continue, a reboot will be required to complete this setup. God, how stupid is that? No, freaking no. Ah, geez, oh, Pete's. Good Lord. Fuck. Wow. Dadgummit, man. Open with more apps. Oh my gosh. Shit. God. Sorry, folks, that I'm having to do this, but I really need to get this to work. Excel. Bingo. Google Sheets. Where's Google Sheets? Well, I tell you, they don't make anything easy in life. It doesn't matter what you try to do. It's gonna be fraught with bullshit. God. Jeez, oh Pete. I'm gonna try this one, folks. Because I don't want to have to do it that way that you just suggested. I'd rather have it just, I use this and it works. And there we go, installing now and open. All right, so we're gonna It's there now, so we're going to close this. Open this right here. Open with XLS spreadsheet. Come on, baby. Open. Come on, baby, work. Yay, we got it. All right, everybody, it worked. Yippee. Nice. This is institutional ownership sheet. All right, excellent. Good. I'm happy with that. That is good. And goodbye to that. Thank you for the suggestion. Here is open right here. Open this morning, catching up. Looking good. SoFi right now, going to catch up. Some of you people got a notification from me saying sell SoFi this morning at 27.77. I told you to sell at 27.76, 77, and 78 in a notification this morning. If you're not getting these notifications, you need to double click the notification bell so you get these important notifications. Because this morning, I posted right here. So I have sell orders between 28.15 until 28.45. No. Anomaly that the price is going to stop at 27.96 today. Change it. The price is going to stop at 27.96 today. The resistance point is going to be 27.97. Now listen. What's going to happen is you're right to have sell orders up there at the 28.15. You're right to have sell orders there. But first, it's going to get to 27.97 and it's going to stop. And it's going to come back from there, just like this morning when they ran it up to 27.77. It stopped there and now it's 25 cents less. So you need to take advantage of this. So your first sell orders need to be at 27.93, 92, 93, 94, 5, 6, and 97. Put small sell orders in at 27, 92, 93, 94, 5, 6, and 7. Then they're going to attack it down to 27.55, 27.66, 27.61, maybe just as low as from the 97 to 27.77, 20 cent down. But they're not going to let it go over 28 first. It's not just going to go up and run over 28. I don't believe that. It may go up first to 27.77 again, then down to 27.76, then up to 27.86, 87, 88, where I'll sell it, then back down to 27.77. Then it goes up to 27.92, 93, 94, where I'll sell it, and then it's going to come down to 27.88 or 81. Then it's going to go up to 27.97, and I'm going to sell 93 through 97, and then it's going to come back to 27.66, 27.70, 77. Then when it goes over 27.97, then it will hit your 28. And you better be selling at 28.06, 7, and 8, because at 28.08, they're going to stop this thing, and they're going to run it down to 27.66 from 28.08. You watch and see if I'm not right or not. They're going to stop it at 28.08 today and drop it down to something, I don't know what, but they're going to stop it at 28.08. Then it'll come back down And then after that, then it goes up and you'll sell the 28, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then from 28.20, this sucker's going to fall because the highest price SoFi has ever been is $28.26. But at 28.20, they're going to slaughter this, and you'll probably get a 27.88 buy again from 28.20. And they may not even let it hit 28.20, so you need to be selling 28.13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And you guys can watch and see. You can watch and see. I was already right this morning having you sell it at 27.77. I said sell this 27.76, 77, 78. For those of you that don't know about this, if you become a member of this channel, I send out notifications. And you can see right here, this morning, I sent out a notification. First of all, I sent out a notification last night. And I'll show you the notifications that I put up last night. The first one I put up was right here. And I showed you last night, I put up this right here, and it said, I said in the comment right here, hello, cats, and congratulations on a great day today. And I said, you're receiving this SoFi alert because you're a valued tank member. And I said, tomorrow we're going to run. And I showed you the price at $27.35 last night. Then I also said to you this morning in the pre-market, I posted this notification. I posted this to show you that BITF was at a number you should sell at 344. This is on my buy-sell sheet. This number is on my buy-sell sheet, folks. There's no doubt about it. You need to sell right in the middle of the screen, 43 and 44. All right? Those numbers are on my sheet, and then buy back 37, 38, or lower. You might even get 20 from there. You might even get 320 after the 344. So I sent this out this morning. And I did this at 5 o'clock in the morning, folks, 3 hours ago. And then I posted this. And I said to you guys, I just sold some SoFi at 27.76, 27.77. And I still have orders at 27.84 and 88. But I'm expecting big resistance at 27.97. So please consider selling some at around 27.92 to 27.96. Then we may see a drop to 27.66, 27.77 area. So I sent that out to members only, members of the tank only. The only reason you would get this notification. And so you guys become a member of this channel and you will get these notifications, which can make you a lot of money to get these notifications when I send them out. All right? Good till canceled plus extended orders can make you a lot of money. Make you a lot of money, folks. SoFi. I love this stock. It's my favorite stock. All right. So let's get over here. In case you didn't know it, for those of you that are listening right now, I am a music artist with over 125 songs on my playlist. This is my playlist. I hope you'll stream it while you're trading with me. Come over and click on my playlist and stream over 125 original songs with videos. I have 125 of them, folks. Stream these while you're trading with me, and I will make money every song you listen to. And that way you can contribute to this channel without paying a dime. Just listen to all these songs. I think you'll like them, folks. I've got some good songs here. Let me let you hear this one here, just a little bit of it, so you can see what I'm talking about. Here it goes. I think you'll like them, folks. I've got some good songs here. Let me let you hear this one here, just a little bit of it, so you can see what I'm talking about. Here it goes.
Touch of your hand, well, I miss it so much. And I can't understand why we can't keep in touch. But I guess I should have known from the very first day that your love won't leave us. And you like it that way. Your love won't leave us. And you like it that way. So figure if you will not answer the phone, well, you're probably wishing I'd leave you alone. So I'm sending this letter and setting you free, and I'm saying I miss you, and I wish you was me. And I'd ask you to call if I thought that you would, but I'm starting to feel like you left me for good. But I guess I should have known from the very first day that your love won't leave us, and you like it that way. Your love won't leave us, and you like it that way. You like it that way. You love it that way. You like it that way. You gotta have it that way.
So there you go, a little flavor, a little taste of my music. And I hope you'll come over and listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, or whatever. My name is Tyler Self, and I have over 125 songs that I've written on YouTube. And please stream them while you're watching this trading, and you'll make money while I make money as you listen. And you can listen on any music platform. My music is right now being played all over the world. You can see some of the places and some of the countries. You can see some of the most favorite songs of people to listen to here. And you can see If I Don't Have You, I Ain't Got Nothing is very, very popular. And all of my songs are being played all over the world. You can see the places that they're playing them right here on this screen. They're being played in everywhere. Great Britain, Portugal, most in the U.S., but Denmark, Japan, India. My music has appealed to everyone. DZ, I don't even know what that is. This is Denmark. That's Portugal right there. So come on over and join all the people around the world that are listening to my music every single day. And I make a little bit of money on every single play, and it does add up. Even thousands of a penny adds up, folks. And over the last duration, I've made $1,884, and I wrote that number down on the 12th, and we're going to check it in another 90 days and see how much money you people have generated by listening to my song streaming every day. It's kind of a little project we've got going. So please come on over to my music channel if you've got It doesn't matter what you're using for your music, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon, whatever you're using, come on over, stream my music while we day trade. That way you can tip me, sort of, without having to pay a dime out of your pocket, folks. It's as simple as that. And I appreciate it because I think you'll really like some of my songs too. So many of them are done in studios professionally. They're not done. There's several of them that are on there just acoustic guitar, but there's a lot of them that have full musical productions. And I mean, I've spent probably close to $50,000, maybe more, creating all these videos. And some of them, folks, go all the way back to when I was only 40 years old, 35 or so, even younger. And I like this song here. This is my number one most listened to song. Thank You, Lord is one of my number one on Spotify. This is my, by far, the most listened to song. Thank You, Lord. So come on over, give me a listen, and I'll play you one more song while we look at this data.
Do not buy Solana when you could potentially get in on the next Solana.
Here we go. Enjoy.
You write the lines.
You'll be hearing me play a little saxophone on this song.
Even though you know sometimes that it's breaking my heart. I've studied the script and I know every verse, but it seems like my part in this play is getting worse. You write the music and I'll sing the song. You won't even help out by singing along. And I'm singing the part that you've written for me. But why does it sound like it's so out of key? So out of key. I'll be the puppet and you pull the strings. You know you can make me do all sorts of things. You can make me spring up or make me fall down. Lord knows you can make me behave like a clown. You are the potter, and I am the clay. You know that with me you can have it your way. So you do as you wish as I spin on the wheel. And I don't think you care how it's making me feel.
right, everyone, you're listening to the music of me, Tyler Self. That is one of over 125 original songs I have here on YouTube. I am a sax player, guitar player, piano player, drum player. I play it all. And I ask you to come over and give a listen to over 125 of my original songs. I think you'll find them pretty good, and I think you'll really enjoy them. And as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play one short commercial I wrote for Miller Lite. Here it is right now. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your beers be Miller Lite. No Budweiser, baby. No Budweiser for me. That's right. So yeah, I have a commercial for Miller Lite, and I've written commercials for many other products. I write jingles. Somebody asked me yesterday what I do for a living besides this, and I said, well, I have patents, and I sell my patented ideas, and I even have a couple of other things called, one is called the Plow Wow, which is a snow shovel that's 4 feet wide for scraping your driveway off. And I sold so many Plow Wows that I had to stop because I could not manufacture enough of them. And I'm not kidding. I couldn't keep up, and it was driving me crazy because I was running the pawn shop, and I was trying to sell all these Plow Wows at the same time. And I'll show you my wife using the Plow Wow right here. Plow Wow, Tyler. So this is my Plow Wow right here. Well, that's actually what I call this is called the Plow Wow, and I'm going to have another thing here. This demonstrates how to open it up, the box, and how to assemble your Plow Wow when you get it. But I also have another one. There it is right there, manufactured. I have a deal I'm trying to sign with Ames Company, but this is my Shove It. This is my Shove It right here. And this is awesome, folks, for removing snow. I mean, absolutely freaking awesome. Thank you for purchasing your Shove It from me. And here it is. It comes to you in the mail, and we're going to show you how to assemble it here in a quick little video. So once you get your Shove It in the mail, it's going to come in a box like this. You pop this top off. I'll, of course, have it taped up, but I haven't done that for obvious reasons here for our video. This is the main body and the main tube of the Shove It. So I show everybody how to put the Shove It together, and once they get it all assembled, this is what the Shove It looks like. Going to put the washer on top, just like so. Go down through here. I have a contract with then it just pops right straight through. Once you get it through, with the bow case manufacturers. And I wrote them and said what I was going to be doing with their bow cases, and they said, go for it. They said, make them. So I have I get special prices on these bow cases, which I modify, and I make them into snow shovels, folks. And you can see how they work right here. Here's my wife using one right here. And this is my first Plow Wow that I made, my first Plow Wow ever. But let me actually show you her using the Shove It, not the Plow Wow. There's my first ever trial when I was first trying to make this Plow Wow. But what I want to show you is not the Plow Wow. I want to show you the Shove It. I'm going to show you the Shove It right now, so you guys, because everybody thinks all I do is trade stocks. The Shove It right here. And you'll see the Shove It snow plow. Let me just put snow first. Here we go. Shove It. And again, folks, I sold so many of these that I could not keep up with the demand. I couldn't keep up with the demand. It was absolutely ridiculous. Snow plow. Let me try this. Gosh, daggum it. Best snow plow. Shove it. And here it is right here, showing a demonstration of how it works. And it does not work if you get 8 or 10 inches of snow. That's what the plow wow is for. This will show you how the shove it works right here. And man, you can clear off a driveway so fast with this thing. It only weighs 8 pounds, folks.
If you're paying somebody to plow your lot, why do that? Save some money here. Start your own business with one of these. Go around to your neighbor's driveway. You can have each driveway done in about 15 minutes. I'm not kidding.
And this driveway is all uneven. There's holes all in this driveway. And this is not the best video for that because this driveway sucks. This driveway sucks bad. But there it is, folks. I am an inventor, and here's my wife using it right here.
Hello, everybody. Today I want to present to you the shovel, and I think you'll love it. If you've been looking for an easy way to get rid of snow, it's a light, usable tool. This one only weighs 5 pounds, so it's going to be extremely
5 pounds, folks.
The thing I like about the shovel is that you're not lifting snow with it. You're actually shoving the snow with it, so it's much better for your back. So I'm going to basically show you right now if you had a street business like this on the street, where you had to clear your sidewalk. I'll show you.
So here it is, folks.
Very, very light. And unlike the snow blower, that's not using any gas or oil, you don't have to stink up your car in the trunk of it. Gas sloshing around the gas tank.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that I started selling these. I manufactured them, and I was selling so many that I could not keep up with it. I had to shut it down because I had my pawn shop going, and I could not keep up with the demand. And I would sell one and ship it into some place like Maple Street in New York. And the next thing you know, someone else would write me, and they were in Maple Street, and then someone else would order, and they were on Maple Street. And then, folks, when I would sell one into an area, you could just watch everybody's neighbors all want one, and they'd all start buying one. Folks, you can clear your driveway off with this thing in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, you can clear your driveway off with this shove it plow. I'm not kidding, folks. It works awesome. And but like I said, now at this stage, I'm looking for someone that would like to go in on me with manufacturing these. Because I'm telling you right now, they will sell by the thousands. By the thousands, they will sell. They will. They sell like mad once people get their hands on one. And I even send out an instructional video on how to assemble it. But I'm using Plano bow cases that I put a steel edge on. And Plano has given me the okay to do it. They know that I'm doing it. And they said, yeah, do it. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Some people ask what other ways I go about making money. Well, that's one of them, folks. Yep, heck, that yellow plow wow would work well on my farms and pet. Oh, yeah. I sold a lot of these plow wows to people in the that want to move materials and for cleaning stalls. As a matter of fact, Tommy Hilfiger bought 12 of my plow wows to move horse shit and stuff like that to clean stalls with. And I'll show you the plow wow in working so you can see. Hold on. You'll see how it works. You'll see how the plow wow works. And I'm trying to find the one that has the yellow handles on it because it works the best. And this is the plow wow right here. And again, I just couldn't keep making enough of these. So here's how it works. I tell you what, I sold a lot of these, folks. I mean, I sold them to people that move materials like stone and gravel and stuff like that, and for spreading mulch or whatever. I mean, these things sold and sold and sold. And I even got Ames Tool Company that manufactures this shovel. They're looking at designing and making this mass production, Ames Tool Company. And I'm trying to get them to adopt this idea, and hopefully they will, and they'll start manufacturing them, mass producing them. They've got it under, they're doing some research right now and maybe modifying. I suggested to them one of the ways they could improve this design, which they may do, is I told them that right here where this wheel axle is, that they should make this in a V shape, All right there. Instead of these, make one connect here and one connect here like that. If they do that, they'll give this much better chance of not breaking because this is all PVC. And if you use too much weight, these will break. So I'm trying to get them to redesign it and make a V shape like this. All right. And this is one of my inventions called the plow. And so you're getting to see a little bit more about me that you may not have known. And do I have a patent on this? I do not, but I don't need a patent because I'm first to market. No one but me could get a patent on this idea. No one could get a patent because when you go to get a patent, you hire an attorney, and the patent attorney would do a search to see if anything similar has already been made. So there's no way anybody but me could get a patent on this because I already have this in the public domain. And there's no way that anyone could get a patent on this idea other than me. And sometimes you can also do something called a poor man's patent. A poor man's patent is where you take the product and you manufacture it and you seal it inside of a box and you seal all the box labels with tape and everything. And then you ship it to yourself, and then you have proof that you had this thing in a sealed box with the date of shipment on it, and that is your patent. It's called a poor man's patent. But at any rate, this is my invention right here. It's called the plow. And Ames Tool Company is considering manufacturing these, mass manufacturing these for me. And I want them to redesign it so it doesn't have these, but it has a V shape here, like here, a V-shaped frame. And then it'll work even better. So that's just one of my many ideas. Folks, I got my fingers in a lot of different things here, a lot of different things. I'm not just trading stocks. I do have a patent. I do have a patent on this. I have a patent on this. It's called the hidden element puzzle. And the way it works is if you hold this up you are wise to consider all the angles. And I have a patent on this too. And as a matter of fact, some people have tried to steal my patent and use it. And when I get discovery of someone using my patent, I let them use it for about a year or two, and then I send a letter to them, because, see, if you just shut them down right away saying, hey, you can't do that, that would be stupid of me to do that. So I let them manufacture it and get all the tool and die and start cranking them out and making lots of money off of this idea. And then I write to them and say, oh, congratulations on your cool idea, but I have a patent on it. So if you want to keep making them, you're going to have to send me some money. And they do, because they've already got so much invested in it, folks. They've been cranking them out. They've been making T-shirts and whatever. And then they don't want to cut off that money stream, so they start sending me money. But I have a patent on this, folks. If you've seen other people use this, then they're using my idea. And I got this idea from roads, highways in New England that had these long words on them, and as you rode up to them from a distance, you could read what it said. But when you got on top of it, you couldn't really tell what it was. So that's where I got the idea. The very first one that I ever made was in elementary school. And I think I still have that. The very first one I made was, like I said, in elementary school. And I'm not sure where I have it now, but here it is. So this is the very first one that I ever made right here when I was in elementary school. And what this one here says is, all things are not always as they may appear. And then it says, you see it. And then it says, congratulations. Bye. So yeah, I stay busy, folks. Someone says, Jason Perry, you should figure out a way to Shark Tank, Tyler. Shark Tank, Jason Perry, you should figure out a way to adapt it to snowblowers. Snowblowers are narrower but have a ton of power in the drive wheels to push a lot of weight. Yep. Tyler is in the cat tank now. What do you think, folks? That looks like it would save your back, unlike a conventional shovel. Exactly. And let me tell you what, it's fun to work with that thing, man. Catfish had a fresh black dye job to match the outfit. That is often awesome. Yes, nice, says JM. Thank you. What about a dump mechanism to tilt the shovel? Oh, all right. That's good, Casey. Thank you. Wade says, that seems like a gimmick. All right, whatever. Shark Tank had Scrub Daddy. The tank has Plow Daddy. Papa Zool, one is cool, though. The Hudsucker Proxy. Hell, a smart idea. What else do you get? Anyone remember Squatty Potty on Shark Tank? Cat might have a hit here. Yep. Can you look at GME? Keith, yes, I will. Very cool. PFE options. All right. Let's take a look right here at GME this morning. By the way, if you don't know it, this morning I sent out a notification to everyone to sell SoFi this morning at 27.77. I sent out a notification for everyone to please sell SoFi.
Wanted to see your home from space? With this
Hold on. There we go. I have to kill the volume on this stream. But this morning, folks, listen, I put out a posting this morning. I put out a post this morning, and it said, for all of you that are members, it said to you, SoFi, I just sold some at 27.76 and 77, and I still have orders at 27.84, 27.88. I expect big resistance on SoFi at 27.97. So please consider selling some of your shares at 27.92 today through 27.96. And then we may see a drop to 27.66 or even lower. After 27.96, don't be surprised to see 26.96, folks. I'm not kidding. The resistance is going to be big at 27.96 today. I also notified everybody about BITF this morning and said, congratulations, all of you who bought BITF when I told you to 2 months ago in the $1.50, $1.60, $1.70 range. Congratulations, you guys. Don Bordelon, good morning. This morning on my poll, my question, it says, did you sell SoFi this morning using good till canceled orders at 27.76, 77, 78? And out of 87 votes, I see 25% said yes. All right. Man, you guys are turning into professionals. You people are turning into professionals. Congratulations, everyone. Now, right now, it is 9:22. I'd like you guys to do me a favor, please. If you wouldn't mind, I would like each and every one of you. And by the way, if you become a member of this channel by clicking on the dollar bill sign down below the chat and become a member, you'll get these notifications from me. And you can make a lot of money off these you see, you could have sold SoFi this morning at 27.77 and bought it back at 27.57 afterwards. You could have. It dropped 20 cents, folks. And you should have had those orders there because they're on my buy-sell sheet. Look right here at my buy-sell numbers. And what do you see in blue? The fourth from the top, fourth from the bottom. Sell 76, 77, 78. There's a reason to sell 27, 76, 77, 78 because afterwards you can buy it as low as 27, 55, 56. And you could have, this morning, you could have done that. You can even buy it right now. Look at it. It's at 27.41. It's dropped 36 cents from where you could have sold it. If you had your GTC orders in, you could have made a lot of profit here. They've knocked it down now, 35 cents. They've knocked SoFi down now since this morning, 35 cents. Just letting you know. This morning, the high was 27.78. And you can see it right here. Right there this morning, 27.78. Scott, T412S, good morning. Yes. Alancita, good morning to you. Alex Pakal, good morning. People, you have to start using this buy-sell sheet. Use the buy-sell sheet, folks. Now, you can see right here now, SoFi is already starting to recover now. And right now would be a good place to make an entry on it, I believe. Because if it breaks over this line right here where it already had some resistance several times, once, twice, if it breaks over that, folks, you should be getting in on it right here. I believe the pre-morning flush out just happened. And I believe SoFi is now going to run away. Yesterday, it closed at 27.14. Folks, this is where I would be buying some shares. You can clearly see this line just made a 90-degree turn. So it's over for the game playing and the manipulation down. She's on her way now. Look at the 45-day blue line just turn there. Look at the 50-day line just turn there. 45 and 50 just turned too. So get on in. Get yourself some, folks. Dave Sunday, if you're listening, I would be buying right here after. I know you sold this morning in the 2770s. So right here, I'd be getting it now, Dave. That's what I would do. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. They could come down here, but they nutsacked this thing already for 20 minutes. They've been nutsacking it this morning, 20 minutes. And will they try to do a double whammy? Maybe, but I would get at least 5 shares there or something. All right, so here's my data for today. And just hold on a second here because I want to make sure you guys can see everything. Yes, let me back this out a little bit. And let me change Dave Sunday 42. I call a nutsack a place where market manipulators drive the price down. And then this looks to me like a pair of nuts. It's a nutsack, I call it. It's just my terminology. No one else uses it. But you can see that 5-day moving average now, right now, climbing, and so is the 10-day. And they're going to come back up over this 50-day. And all of it's going to come up over the 200 at the open, folks. It's done. It's done being washed out. This morning, it's going to run, folks. And I'm sitting on about $2,500 cash right here to buy with this morning. I want you all to know in full disclosure that I teach people on this channel how to day trade SoFi. We also day trade other stocks like Open yesterday, which I made a nice little profit on. And we've got our eyes on some other stocks to be looking at. But ladies and gentlemen, you can see now this thing, SoFi, is on its way. They've done all the market manipulation this morning they could. It is now going to run away. Look at the 5-day rising and look at the 10-day rising. They're going to cross the 50-day right now. And it's time right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can get in, to make your entry on this stock and get a little bit of it. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. And I'm not saying dive in with all your money. I'm saying buy just a few shares here. Nibble at it, folks. Just nibble at it. Get yourself 5 shares of it, 10 shares of it. Then wait and watch this thing keep climbing, folks. And understand already this morning, SoFi, I did a poll. It says, did you sell SoFi this morning? There's 100 votes. Did you sell SoFi this morning using good till cancel plus extended orders at 27, 76, 77, 78? And I see that wisely, out of 100 votes, 24 people sold with good till canceled orders at the numbers on my buy-sell sheet. Congratulations, people. I mean, holy cow, your guys are turning into professional day traders. You see my buy-sell numbers here? Look what it says down here, the fourth from the bottom. Sell at 76, 77, 78. That's what it says. Now, don't worry about it saying ones. It still applies to any number. It could be $9.76, $9.77, $9.70, $13.76, $77.7. It doesn't matter what number it is. Sell the 76, 77, 78. And then buy back at the 55, 56, 61, which you could have done this morning. You could have done it this morning. All right, we're off and running, folks. Ding, ding, the bell is rung. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. And now I've got money to buy with, and I'm going to buy right now. At 27.43, I just bought. I love to buy at the 44 number. I love to buy the 38, so I'm going to buy right now at the 38. I love to buy the 33, so I just bought 27.34. I just bought 27.34. I just bought 27.36. 27.38. I just bought 27.41. I just bought 27.47. Yes, I did. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start selling 20 shares at a time at 27.64, 65, 66, and even 27.55 is a good number to sell. 27.54 and 55, they're on my sell sheet. Watching it close here, watching it close. All right, here's where we're going to start coming in with 5 share buy orders down below. I want you to come in at 27.38, 27.40, 27.42, 27.43, 44. I want you to try to buy 27.46. And she's rising now, so let's raise these up to 27.48, 49, and 50. All right? And then put some more in here. 27, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Now I want you to come up here with me, and I'm going to be selling 20 shares at a time at the 66, 67, 68, 69. Here we go. I'm getting these orders to fill. Bringing it right down like I thought they would. Right down to where I thought they would just then. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, folks. Perfect right there. Nice. Come on down. Let's get all this. Let's get all this. Trying to manipulate it, folks. They're trying to manipulate it. Yep, they love that 44 number, folks. They love that 44. Look over here, buyback. Look where it says buyback in the yellow. Buy the 44. Buy the 44, 47, 48. And now she's going to run. Bring these up. And here's where you're selling now. 20 shares at a time. Sell. Sell here. Sell 20 shares at a time. I've got 621 shares now. And I just sold at 27.55. I just sold at 27.53, 27.52, 27.51. And here they come back down now. And we're going to be filling 5 shares at a time down here now. 5 shares at a time. Come on, Hedgies. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. There you go. Come on down here to 27.44 right now again. Let's get some 27.38 and 39, folks. 27.38 and 39, folks. All right, there she goes. Back up. Now, what I don't like is Thinkorswim is not showing me the blue candlesticks over here. I need to be able to see the volume of these buys over here. I need to see the volume of these buys. So I'm going to close this down and reopen it, folks, because I don't like that I can't see the volume of candlesticks over here. I don't know why they keep doing this. Every day it's the same bullshit. I don't know why. But let me just fill these orders here first, and then let me go ahead and put some sell orders in up here. I'm going to put in some sell orders 40 at a time up here at 55, 56, 58, 59, 62, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want to put those in because it's going to run up there while I'm closing the program. So I'm going to go ahead and put these numbers in to sell here, 40 at a time up here. All the way up to 26, 69, and 70 is where I want to sell here, 40 shares at a time. And now I'm going to close this program because I want my blue candlesticks over here. I want to see how they're manipulating it with what kind of volume. So I'm closing. I just logged off just then. And wow, look at that, folks. Just look at that. What in the heck is that? All right, now I'm going to reload Charles Schwab Thinkorswim. And everybody, you're just going to have to wait a minute while I get my password. Let me get logged in here. And let's look at the SoFi price while we're doing that. So hold on a second here. God, dog it, man. Hold on. There we go. All right, here we go. And in order to log in here, again, I'm going to have to, I just sold there, $27.55. Password. I don't know why they keep taking away the candlesticks from me. It sucks. Now you know why I just sold $27.55? Do you see that? Look at them yank it right back down off the 55, folks. All right, listen, I have to step away from the screen right now, so I'm going to go black on the screen while I get this password sent to me. And I will be right back, everybody. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a blank screen for just about 10 seconds or so.